So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. And he's in on goal. And he was there to get a vital touch. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's on his way. Back into the middle. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That is good alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Johor Darul Tazim clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And this is Inzaghi. And it's Baggio.
There he is, the one they call the divine ponytail.
Well, that is his trademark, isn't it?
Yeah, and everything connected to that ponytail is footballing perfection. His guile, his passing, and his goals are things of legend.
A heavy challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Conte. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in...
Decent chance! Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, that's well spotted. McTominay. Scholes.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And he's got full. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Scholes. Roberto Baggio. There's a no-nonsense tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Inzaghi. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Scholes. Roberto Baggio. Scholes. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cannavaro goes back to front. Stood up well to him there. Can he get it through? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Cruyff. Finish! There it is! The breakthrough strike! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Roberto Baggio. Lahm gets into some space. Oh, that's a fine interception. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And it's Vieira. Scholes is always scanning the pitch for targets. Lahm plays it in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now, who's going to be first to this? And a chance! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. He's having a good look here. Great chance here to level it up. Rashford! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Looking to go forward now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ronaldinho. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Short changes him with that pass. McTominay, very much a man of this moment.
Will be 1 minute at a
Spread
time.
neatly. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Johor Darul Tazim happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And we are back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
That has not gone well. Vieira. Scholes. Oh, delightful ball. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, that looks a decent ball. Great ball, and he's in here. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Inzaghi gets flagged offside. Now, can they get him away? Conte. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well read, nice interception. Johor Darul Tazim are still that goal to the good. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's McTominay. Nagatomo is one whose deliveries we all know about. Nagatomo, Cruyff. Looking tidy in possession here. And this is Roberto Baggio.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Lam and Baggio. Some really good ball movement. Zico. Mbappe in acres of space out wide.
This is the time you need that pace.
Zico. No, that's been intercepted.
Johor Darul Tazim surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So, this to restore parity. A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking to play him in. Rashford, he has found the way through. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Substitution on the field, number 15, Mbappe. Number 18, Conte. Coming on the field,
and it's Modric,
11,
and that could set him on his way.
Number 22,
Xabi Alonso gets across and deals with it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Cross goes in there. Not the most accurate pass. Johor Darul Tazim have a free kick. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for a runner. Nicely worked.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Cruyff. Shot could be on. Jorginho is flagged offside.
substitution in progress.
A couple of changes then in quick succession. Neymar getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Picked out brilliantly. Spread out to the left. Oh, such a clever touch. Ronaldinho. Adams tries to play it through. Jorginho is onto this. Oh, that was vital. Zico. Ronaldinho. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Decent game of football, that. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And as you can see, we've already started here. So I'm assuming, Jim, that Roberto Baggio will be given freedom of the park.
I would think so, because if you tie him to a position, I think you take away his natural instinct.
And it's not just that he is such a great player, but others seem to get better around him.
Yeah, because he can produce such huge moments with his dribbling ability, and I think that gives the rest of the team belief and that winning mentality.
Cannavaro has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. The pass has gone astray. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Mbappe will not want to lose out here. Big chance! Decent enough try.
Ronaldinho certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Spread it left. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Baggio. Tries to pass it through. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Baggio. He's a sharp little ball here. Lahm opts to play it back. A temporary retreat here. And that's Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. And a shot! Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, well played. Van Dijk. Still goalless. Roberto Baggio. Now, can they get him away? And this is Cruyff. Oh, good spread. Roberto Baggio. Oh, that's neat. He rises! Goal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Johor Darul Tazim really can't go chasing this game too soon.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Cannavaro has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Scholes. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Cruyff! Oh, it's come loose. Played through into space. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Hakimi. Looking to play him in. Look at the and the finish! Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Cruyff, and this is Ronaldinho. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Johor Darul Tazim with this to level it up. And that's a poor penalty.
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Mbappe. Pass somewhat off target. Lam is one whose deliveries we all know about. Looking for options for movement. Scholes. Lovely bit of skill. And he's managed to get free. Van Bronckhorst aimed beyond the defence.
Johor Darul Tazim truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And that's gone loose. Oh, terrible pass. Shot a goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, it's a great ball here. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Chance! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, he's the one person you wanted that to fall to, and we saw this.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, well measured. Bayer breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Played out wide. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Johor Darul Tazim present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The chance to pull further clear. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Johor Darul Tazim really could have done without this. Bayer looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Here's Roberto Baggio! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are...
And a chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Truly superb. A goal of such... He's having a shot! And it's in! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Johor Darul Tazim. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Marquinhos has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. That's a half-decent try. Cruyff is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And the pass is intercepted. It's played through for him. He's found some space. Oh, super ball. Decent chance! They've done it! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Santa Clara are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Chance for a shot! It's a goal! Comfort!